Okay, this is Willie Williams. Willie, tell me a little bit about what's going on with you and what happened. Why are you? What's the situation?
I think it was a blessing because when the airplane came in from this direction, I think it clipped my neighbor's in his backyard. It clipped something and made it flip over into this house, and the wing went over to my house. When it hit, his nose hit down in here. Now this lady here was cooking, so I don't know, it must have been the grace of God that why things didn't explode. In my house, my daughter was cooking, and gas was flying everywhere, water, and still we didn't have no explosion. So it was a blessing, the whole thing was a blessing. And it knocked this lady from out of her house to my backyard. And my dog also was killed. And I think my dog might have saved the neighbor because my dog was laying over here and she fell on top of my dog like a cushion. You know what I'm saying? But my dog, it smashed my dog. And she was knocked out of her house into my yard. And her husband, which her fiance, her husband, whatever it might be. But anyway, he was at the table and he kind of places, he got his head cracked open from thing coming down up in there, And the neighbors when they came over here, they said they smelled the gas and fumes, but they were just thinking about everybody's safety. My wife was trying to get everybody out of the house because right up there, my zinc is up there. And it knocked the phase bowl and everything back to the other side of the house, and all the water was shooting up through there and it was in gas. So it got all on our clothes and stuff inside the closet. And man, like I said, it was just a blessing nobody died. I thank God for that.
How long has it been?
It's been like a month.
Okay. So what's your situation now? You can't live here.
No, the house got to be torn down because it got knocked off the foundation.
So who told you that you had to move?
The fire department said that it red tagged it, the red tag in the front. So anytime they red tag it, that means the house is unfitable to live in.
So what's your situation now? Where do you live now?
Now I'm living on my own in motel, and out of my pocket. Thank God I had a couple of dollars saved up. Because if I hadn't, I'd been on Skid Row, I think, right now, me and my family.
What about Red Cross? Do you get any help from them?
Red Cross, Red Cross blessed me. They blessed me. They gave me 3 days in a motel. Now that 3 days stretched out to 9 days, but 3 at a time. Now that first day, I'm thinking the next 2 days my mind is confused, but where I'm gonna stay at. Now 3 times this happened to me. If you had gave me all 9 days at one time, at least I've been able to calm my mind down and think. But by 3 at a time, they did me just more mentally damaged. I think they did it, they hadn't helped me at all. And they gave me $800 to buy 6 people some clothes to put on. My wife, my son, me, my 2 daughters, and my grandbaby. Now $800 ain't gonna go that far with that many people some clothes. Underwear and so on. So
was your clothes damaged?
Yeah. All of them. Oh. That's why we got trash cans full of clothes out there that we still on the way.
And all this is your property here? All this is come out of the house?
Yes, sir. And a lot of people have been back here taking the items and everything.
The couch and stuff was your living room?
Yeah.
How many people in your family?
Everything got wet.
How many people in your household?
That lived here in this house. There was wife, 6 of us was here.
And now you're all at the hotel?
Yes. My daughter, my wife, the hotel too crowded for all of us, so my wife is staying with one of my daughters, and my granddaughter, she's staying with my daughter with my wife, and the other ones is there. One of my other daughters went with her sister. So the motel got my daughter, and if the other one gets tired, she go there too. My two daughters, and then me and my son is in the room, and my two daughters in the room.
Okay. What other agencies are you getting help from?
I didn't get no help from no other agency. I talked to the mayor and a few
Mayor Compton?
advisors. No, he said that his hands were tied. His hands were tied.
That was the Mayor of Compton?
Oh yes, the mayor of Compton. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. He said his hands was tied up because they don't have stuff for this type of funding no more in Compton.
What about the airport?
The airport, they was aviation. I got in touch with aviation once, and they told me they have to investigate first, and before they can do anything. Because I told them about I had a problem with my liver situation. So they told me to call them back the next week. This was the time when I got a lawyer, which was 3 weeks or so ago. And I figured then I would leave it to the lawyer to handle it, which I see he haven't handled it yet. So maybe I have to go back to aviation myself and talk to him and let them know the situation that they got me in living in.
What do you need help in?
I need help mostly in my living quarter. I need a place to stay. I need living, living, food, and that right there be a blessing to me right there. Just give me. I don't feel I should have to go to Skid Row because of a freak accident. I thought I was an American citizen, and I figured that Americans would come to make sure that that I was being taken, me and my family was being taken care of. So I wouldn't have to, go through Rome in order to take care of my family.
How about your physical? Anybody hurt in your house?
My wife had a slight heart attack in the hospital that day for that, and they gave us some medication for it, and she done been back I think once or twice after that, for her heart. But that's behind her stress. Her doctor says she's stressing too hard.
And the kids?
One of my daughter had a panic. She went to the hospital. My grandbaby at school mentioned the fact that an airplane come in the house, she get to crying, so the teachers kind of worry about her. She's 5 years old, 4 or 5.
Was she here?
Yes.